This video, we're going to be looking at ASP.NET versus PHP7 in 2020. This is an update to a video that I did in 2017, and I will link to it below. Why I'm doing this again is because, well, it's 3 years later, and I want to read a comment that somebody just posted under the video a couple of days ago. Well, actually yesterday. So let's take a look. So here we go. Here is the article, and here is the comment. So I'm going to read this off, and then I'll give you my 2 cents. I'm a .NET developer. I am looking to learn PHP because the enterprise I work. Ooh, you know what? This is not supposed to be live. Sorry, guys. I'm cutting out. This is not supposed to be live. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to do it live. I was going to be pre-recording this. All right, so let me just get into it. So ASP.NET versus PHP7. This is a bonus stream today. I made a mistake. So somebody wrote, I am a .NET developer. I'm looking to learn PHP because the enterprise I work for has its products built in PHP with WordPress. These are massive projects. The feeling I have about PHP is that the code is messy and unorganized. I have to dive in the code a few times to help PHP developers resolve complex issues such as optimizations, bug fixes. When I look at the code, I found it was really kind of free for all. I found it hard to know where the code I was looking for was. Maybe it was just because I am new to PHP. I felt like there was no general guidance on how to do things in PHP. Multiple programmers worked on this code, and that shows. Plus, we have several performance issues with our site on different levels. The code itself executes fast, but we have kind of a lag between the time the request is sent to the server and the moment it hits the actual code. We're stuck on PHP5X. I can't remember right now because we can't update WordPress due to some programmer that had to make change to it. Is this something general in PHP solutions, or is this just a lack of professionalism of my previous colleagues? If you compare .NET, I tend to split my project by class libraries, one for the DAL, one for models, one for services controllers. I feel much more organized. I feel like a PHP programmer would look into one of my solutions and could easily find a piece of code he or she is looking for, but I might be wrong. So let me comment on a few things here. So let me get back. How many people we have live now? 60. So yeah, this was meant to be pre-recorded, but since I'm live, I'm live. So here we go. So let me just throw up the comments here. I just want to read some of these things. All right. So he says so you have a .NET guy. He inherited a massive PHP project based on WordPress. As I've been saying for the longest time, this is very common. This is reality. PHP is all over the place. So he sees that the PHP code is very messy, unorganized. This is a result of the developers not putting in structure, especially with regards to WordPress. So a big telltale sign of that, you notice that he said here that WordPress, they weren't able to update WordPress because the previous developer had changed WordPress. That's a big no-no. WordPress has a plugin architecture so that you can create plugins, extend the functionality of WordPress without touching the core code base. One thing you never do with a content management system, any framework, whether it be a content management system like Laravel or Drupal or an MVC stack like Django or PHP Laravel, you don't change the core framework. You don't do that because then you're going to cut yourself off from all the updates. You use the plugin architecture for that. So because they actually changed the core WordPress, tells me that the previous developers weren't doing their jobs properly. So the messy code in PHP has less to do with PHP, more to do with a lack of standards in that particular industry. That's all. What else can I say? So also, when you have multiple developers working on a single project over time, there's much more of a chance that you're going to have messy code, right? So that's just, again, it's very common. That's why for any projects of any substance, you want to use a framework, especially writing from scratch, whether it be in the PHP world, the Python world, the Node.js world. You want to use frameworks because frameworks impose a standard, if you will, of code organization. So the problem he has here with this is that things are disorganized. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I think in this video I talked about how if you look at the comment, let me just get back here. If you look at the comment, I wrote, if you are building web apps in ASP.NET, you will be using C Sharp. With PHP, you will be using PHP. Anyway, I was talking about how PHP is prevalent to this day, and it's still going to be prevalent. And this I did in 2017. So as you can see, 3 years later, my prediction was definitely accurate in that regard. So there you go. It's already 11. So I was not meant to broadcast this. I hit the wrong button. So you get an extra bonus podcast. 621, that's pretty much it. Let's see what we got. I'll do a couple comments, but rock on bonus listening from South Africa. So cool. Yeah, thanks. Hi from Romania. Screw it, we'll do it live. I know what you're talking about there. That was pretty funny. Do it live. All right, so I'm not going to answer too many questions because I'm going to do my 2 o'clock broadcast. I'm almost 40. Is it too late for me to start? No, not at all. Just get into it. You can start making money within a month to 2 months as a junior if you just get to it. Steph, can you please publish and design templates to your course? Yes, I will get around to it. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Short broadcast, 7 minutes. This was meant, again, not to go live. I hit the wrong button. So there you go. So I will leave you, and this afternoon we'll do the Q&A, and we'll cover some other topics. Now we're going to go to my main scene because that's the way it is.